Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to my 31 Days of Horror in October bonus review. Now, I've actually done this, I'm pretty sure, all 3 years that I've done the 31 Days of Horror in October. And this year, it's my pleasure and my privilege to be reviewing They Live Inside Us. They Live Inside Us is a 2020 film which runs approximately 103 minutes and is written and directed by Michael Baliff. Now, he was responsible for The Witching Season. He not only directed the short They Live Inside Us, but he wrote the rest of the shorts as well. Now, this stars James Morris as Jake. He was in I Don't Speak English and The Witching Season. They Live Inside Us. It also stars Stevie Dust as Cynthia. She was in Riot and The Witching Season. And Emily Brashinsky as Danny. She was also in The Witching Season. She was in the short Princess, which is also a fantastic, fantastic short. Now, in order to kind of talk about this film, They Live Inside Us, we have to kind of go back in time a little bit to The Witching Season. Now, The Witching Season is one of my favorite anthologies of all time. Most of you who know me know this. And on the original Witching Season, if you can see it right here, this is the longest short in this anthology, and it clocks in at around 31 minutes. Now, there are some differences because, of course, this is a full-length feature film, and they did change some of the subject matter in order to flesh it out a little bit. And I was actually good with that. I'm not going to really explain the changes. I will say that definitely go to the Witching Season films and check out all the shorts for the Witching Season. You can watch it for free on their YouTube channel. Definitely a recommendation. It's also available as a Blu-ray, like you just saw what I have from Scream Team Releasing. Now, They Live Inside Us, as I said, runs 103 minutes, and it kind of flushes out the characters a little bit more. You have a father and a daughter, Jake and Danny. They are going to the infamous Booth House. And the reason why they're going there is because some bad stuff happened there once, and Jake needs some inspiration in order to write his next book, screenplay, or whatever it is that he's writing. Now, as they go there, you kind of get the feeling that something happened to the mom, but you're not really sure. So that kind of plays out as a mystery throughout the film. As they're in the Booth House, the infamous Booth House, he starts to go through his ideas for what he's writing. And you kind of get an anthology, and this is one of the things I wanted to touch upon. The Q's Reviews did a review on this last week, and I also talked to Joe the Horror Man because we're both big fans of this film. And Quentin said from the Q's Reviews that it was kind of like an anthology, and it is. And as I was watching this, I was kind of thinking that, but it's kind of like a feature film anthology hybrid, I guess, which makes it even more fun. Now, he's going through these different characters that he might want to write about. The first, of course, is a masked killer. Then he goes to a scarecrow, and then an evil clown, so on and so forth. And this just basically takes you through his story, and there's kind of a neat, it's kind of like a really cool way that you're shown the character that he's writing about. I'm not going to really spoil it, but it's really cool. I like the way it's presented. Now, of course, weird things start to happen in the house because, of course, bad things happen there. And, that's kind of where I'm going to leave it. Suffice it to say, this movie's fantastic. It is actually my favorite movie, my favorite horror movie released this year. And I've said this before when I unboxed the posters that Michael sent me. If you're a horror fan, this needs to be in your collection. Now, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. I do have one con for the film, and that is one of the characters that they talk about, the Scarecrow. I wanted more of the Scarecrow. It's not really a con, it's kind of a nitpick, but I really enjoyed the Scarecrow part of the anthology hybrid, and I just wanted more. Other than that, this is darn near perfect. Now, the atmosphere in this film is incredible. If you're a fan of Halloween or fall or anything having to do with this season that we're in now, this film's got it in spades. Definitely. Some of the shots that he got they're just amazing. This is an awesome movie. And one of the things in Q's reviews, in his review of this film, I noticed that he said he wished he would have reviewed it the first time, but he watched it the second time, and he liked it so much he wishes he would have done it the first time. Well, I actually kind of rated this film at around an 8 the first time I watched it. The second time, I loved it so much more because one of the things about this film is it gives you all kinds of clues that you're not really thinking about when you're watching the film the first time. And that's one of the things that's so great about it. It's incredibly well written, well thought out, well filmed. This movie is awesome. Definitely check this one out. You will not be sorry. This is definitely going to be a Halloween watch every year, if not more. I've already watched it twice since I bought it, and I'll probably watch it again before Halloween. But again, I'm going to put the Witching Season Films YouTube channel links in the description box below. Definitely check them out. Give them a sub. Check out their shorts. And this film is just amazing. It's on Amazon right now. I believe it's like $20 for the Blu-ray. It's $20 very, very well spent, in my opinion. You can't go wrong with it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, happy Halloween, everyone.